All right, so falling down garage here, and here's the garage falling down. Literally the foundation wants to fall towards me. This house used to have power coming from that pole, I believe, and Mom from Mom Cooks and Gardens wants me to grab some of these rocks for a wall she wants to work on. So I'm up here. I'm either gonna put them up the hill and then I'll roll them that way on the ledge, or I'll roll them down. Path of least resistance is how I'm gonna do this. This is a veritable nightmare. One of my customers, he gave me the idea of using screw piles, and I may do that and just bust this up and get rid of it on this side. I don't know, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here for this stuff today. And I found apparently a cool old liquor bottle along with some scary glass. The rain washed it out. Oh my goodness, how about that? This is a very old property, so you occasionally get these kind of finds. All right, I gotta do some thinking here. This is a nightmare, and this is the exact kind of stuff I hate doing. Oh, and I wish I liked bonfires. That's what this is good for. Okay, so here's some rocks that we're gonna reclaim. Mom found one of her old liquor bottles she chucked. Not true. What's it saying? Warranted flask.
I don't know what that means.
Who knows? Who knows? I have a friend that collects this stuff. I'll send him a pic when she cleans it up. He might know.
So Scott brought the foundation stones from the garage around to the side yard where we intend to use these as a border on our flower beds in the spring. We stashed them here on the retaining wall so they didn't kill the grass, and then I can get to them as I finish building those beds.
So I'm just kind of hogging rocks off the hill here. Ground wire, I think. No. This is actually feed for the old panel to the garage. Let me walk over and get this piece. Pardon me? The load is full? Okay.
Ooh.
Glass? Here, throw it in the bucket of death. Be right back.
heavy.
It's heavier than the last load. It's too heavy. I'm gonna throw a few out. It's a little ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Men are expendable. Okay. How are the tires doing? They feel weird.
They look good.
Allegedly. How are they emotionally though?
They feel expendable.
Yes.
Ooh. That's a heavy rock. All right, so here is the rock rescue. This is the majority of what was a crumbling wall on the north side of the garage. And we're going to use it to create a border for this round portion of the bed. We'll just kind of fade it in, but you know, use what's here and kind of match the landscape, you know. Anything we can use on the property is less we have to purchase, and it's going to be hard to match this brown rock, so stay tuned. I just wanted to show you, we found a really cool bottle that was kind of like down in that green area right next to where the rock wall on the north side of the garage was. So I'm going to take it in and shine it up, add it to my collection.
Hi, welcome to Mom Cooks and Gardens. I'm working, she's working in the garden. What are you doing today?
Stones around.
Okay.
To help keep the water and the straw and the grass
Okay,
from growing up in the borders.
With the mic.
Yeah.
We off the property. Hello.
Alrighty. Yeah,
Do we have
did.
enough?
We will. Not enough to do the whole thing, but we didn't expect to. If you know what I mean.
And there's a trough underneath there to catch water, correct?
Yes.
Hidden by straw.
Yeah, well, it sort of is the edge of the bed where I cut the edge in so that the grass and the straw kind of, it's like a border.
Yeah.
But I'm laying stones over it to try to keep the grass from growing into the beds.
Yes.
And kind of define them a little more. So I'm not really sure. I think I'll lay them down and think about it. Like in some of these areas where the rocks are thinner, we might need to use more than one course.
So in a perfect world, how far would you carry this stone?
as far as we have stone to carry us.
I mean, this wall. Would you bring it to the street?
No, maybe. I don't know. We're just using found materials.
Right, right.
But you can see here, if you step back a little, it's got a nice look.
Yeah.
And it kind of continues the wall, you know what I mean?
The
like
theme, yeah.
Like the wall comes and then it stops, but we've got some naturalization going on and we kind of have some definition. Then you got the backdrop of the wall. Just a little something. A way to use the stones.
What do you have in here? Can you tell the viewers?
Don't show them my terrible transplant.
I meant these.
Oh, so I planted a couple clumps of iris. Even though it's shady, I'm going to see how they do.
Okay. Can you point them out?
I am filthy. I'm a filthy girl. So these are iris, and I've got red and yellow.
Are they natives?
Irises? No.
No.
They're called German bearded iris.
I think that's not New
They're
Jersey.
European.
Okay.
But generally they like sun. We do get some sun from this way. We'll see how they do. They may or may not flower. I got some lily, some hellebores. We've got a little hosta that's not doing well. We've got
it's
some
not the hosta's fault. It's the
doggy dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that hosta there mimics this hosta over here. He's doing a lot better.
Well,
we got some Huchero. We got some Astilbe there. And then I use the creeping phlox here and there. Some geranium. They're natives. Got a turtle head, hydrangea, more hosta, more creeping phlox. And for some height, we've got an oak leaf hydrangea back there.
Right here.
Now, this little iris buddy, he was up on the hill and he was too tall for underneath that tree.
Okay, so you moved it down here.
Yeah, and I cut him up into pieces. So we have one here and one here, so it's kind of like mimics, and I'm going to put some stone, like stepping stones, so that I can get to the back of the bed.
Okay.
This is kind of like a threshold, you know?
Okay.
I'm going to have to build it up with a rock or something flat under there. And feel like just the whole idea is we're trying to make it look a little more natural. But yeah.
And what were you working on up on the hill?
I'm planting seeds.
Oh, just planting seeds? Okay.
Yeah, we had a lot of carrots and radishes and dill and corn.
Okay.
And lettuce. Yeah, but the seeds are so tiny, there's nothing to film. It's like me going.
No, I understand.
Like you can't see anything. And it was raining.
I get it. Our schedules just haven't been matching up to film, that's all.
Right.
So before we wrap up this quick little update, you're going to be doing what?
Harvesting these little guys and just trying to, you know.
What will you do with this space that I sort of killed by stacking everything here?
Leave it be.
Gotcha.
It will fill itself in.
Pachysandra.
Yes, it will. It's not Pachysandra, it's Vinca.
Vinca, I have a map.
Vinca.
After wrapping it up here in the side yard, we moved around to the front and continued along this theme of using salvaged materials to finish off our garden beds.
So Mom made me go get some of these edgers, I guess they're called, from they were from Lowe's and they don't carry them anymore, so she hawks Marketplace and sends me to go do my penance for not picking them up from Delaware when they were still available. And she's continuing the border and then meeting up with the old rock, and then she just put this in today. Weed control, she referred to it as being.
So I think 2 is what we need.
2?
We need 1, 2.
Break one up, you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And hard to beat. All right.
They look nice.
Yeah. Are you done, or are you gonna round the corner?
Well, we only have 2 left.
No, we have 5 left.
We have 5 left.
Plus 5 1/3.
Hi, welcome back to Mom Cooks and Gardens. A couple days ago, Scott ran and got me some of my edging stone off of Facebook Marketplace. That's what they look like. They're just like sections of 3 pieces together. And I decided to use them along our front border to give a nice clean edge. And you can see here, last year we picked up a lot of about 25 of the block to put in edging to keep the straw and mulch from washing into the sidewalk. It comes across the front to keep it from sliding onto the sidewalk here. And I used this new batch of stone to come around the inside radius and meet up with our original stone wall. And then here the stone wall terminated, and I used some more of that block just to edge out this bowed bed. So it'll give a nice clean look to the front of the yard and make it a lot neater when we weed whack and keep everything looking manicured, especially for the front. Now, I only had a couple sections left, but I brought them around the side edge of the bed, and hopefully in the next couple months I'll find some more block and we'll continue that around and meet up with the front porch. So sometimes you can find materials on Facebook a lot cheaper than you would at a big box store. And I really like the look of this block because it matched the tannish color of our stone wall that exists on the property. I like that it had sort of a soft edge, more organic, as opposed to like, you know, rectangular block like you see from some of the other big building materials. Yeah, so, you know, I'm saving a lot of money. They no longer manufacture this block, so I do have to take it where I can find it. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe for more.